wonderful people out there on the internet. Welcome to the show. It's Friday night and the gang's all here. Yeah, meet the gang because the boys are here. The boys to entertain you. Do. Sing along, everybody. Yeah, well, there we go. It's another fucking pub chat. Unfortunately, we were going to have a debate tonight, but unfortunately, Matt has been taken a little bit ill. He's got a little bit of the sniffles, so we won't go into details about that. But yeah, we wish him well. We hope him a swift recovery, and he'll get back to the debate next time. I'm just imagining that Jin, his opponent, is probably sitting there on his Discord waiting for the link to the show, and he's not going to get it from me. So we'll go to the round table and say hello to Little Barman. Hello, Little Barman.
There's a cage, and I've been in it for so long, and I've finally been let out, and I think I see the sun, and it's beer. Oh, that's so much better. I feel like I've got my brain again. Someone gave me some beer. It's awesome. So yeah, again, not been here for a while. Glad to be here because it's always fun, especially in a pub chat in my pub. God damn it, twats. You always break in when I'm not fucking looking. I hope everyone's okay. We'll go round, see who's here tonight. I think Jin should be allowed to join because I always like people who are stupid and they fit my mental acuities. Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm drunk. Who cares? Charlie, we're going to start with you and say good evening, Charlie. How are you doing? What do you know? What you're touching and what you're drinking?
I don't know much. I'm touching unmentionables and I'm drinking a Leinen Kugel's Summer Shandy.
Oh, you see, you had me until the word shandy.
Yep. I'm a sissy. I like it light and citrusy, Barman.
There's nothing
much
about,
of those
about having a shandy and being sissy. It's just like a meh. I'm not keen on the lemonade taste. A lager top, yes. Shandy, no.
I just want to say, hope Matt's listening and hope he gets to feeling better, and on with it.
Fingers crossed, which is really annoying because I mentioned in my video tonight, it's like, God damn it. I also said tomorrow because I looked at the date, it's like 30th. Yeah, of course the show starts after midnight, and I'm stupid. So, who else we got here this evening? It's a Big Blue. Good evening, Big Blue. Have you finished eating?
I have. I'm
Yay!
all done. Absolutely.
So, what do
you know?
A
nutritious Big Mac. Who could go wrong with that, right?
Nice.
Nothing wrong with a Big Mac. Nothing wrong. So, I take it you're drinking a Coke?
I'm drinking actually a cup of coffee.
Nothing wrong with that either. And what are you touching?
At the moment, nothing important.
Fair enough. And what do you know?
What do I know? Well, I had a live stream a little while ago, and I know there are a lot of crazy ass people out there. That's, I guess, a given. But I do know this: we had a lot of fun, mostly laughing at Bev Try Thinking and some other nitwits. I don't know what to say.
Still hasn't tried thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, too bad he doesn't take his own advice, huh?
I forgot about Bev Try Thinking. It's one of those names that I don't see much anymore. It's like, who did I have an interaction with today? Sleeping Warrior. It's like, fucking hell. I didn't realize he still had a channel. It's very scary. Still denying everything.
He's not only sleeping, he's hibernating.
Yeah, there is that. I had to laugh. He's only got 124 subs on his channel. It's like, oh, diddums. I remember that time when no one liked me. Unfortunately, this is his second or third go round, so that's always fun. Right, who else we got here? We've got obviously Mipet looking after chat. Mipet, are you available to chat, or are you just touching things inappropriately?
Oh, I touch things inappropriately all the time. So, what's new with that?
Nice. What are you touching right now, though?
On one hand, I've got laptop. On the other hand, I've got the mouse. Then I also have my tab so I can poke that a bit. I have a pad and a pen just in case I do need to write some black mailing material down. And I've got a Coke just over to my right hand side because you never know when you're going to need a bit of Coke.
Can we rephrase for the YouTube algorithms and chat? By Coke, do you mean the stuff in a can that's fizzy, black, and tickles your nose?
Yes, that's correct. And it sometimes, if you say something funny, it shoots out of my nose in foam formation. Well, you asked. I can't help it if I just tell the truth. But yeah, no, all's good this way. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nothing more to say.
That's fine. That's fine. We like introductions are always good. Get what you want to get off your chest, or let people touch your chest. Either one. If anyone wants to touch my chest, it's here. It'll cost you $1.99 in a super chat, but it's all good. Dick Dawson, what are you drinking? What are you touching? And what do you know?
Well, I'm having Rabbit Pilsner, and the Canadians will know what I'm talking about, but out west, we've got a specific Pilsner beer, and it's not even called Rabbit Pilsner. They just have these cute little rabbits doing things on the can. And so we call it...
Rabbits.
Yeah. Well, I think the rabbits make it, but... Yeah, and they've changed the can over time because, well, social issues and stuff, so I won't even get into that. But now, what am I touching? Well, for that, fellow babies, you're going to have to come over and see Dick Dawson's OnlyFans. Oh, yeah, $49.95 a month, 17-minute videos, and they come off. And, no, I'm just kidding. And, but, yeah, things are good. Just, I got something I want to bring up, and I know we're going to have to rip on gin a bit because, you guys were saying, oh, we could let him in, we don't let him in or whatever in the beginning there in the intro. Well, Aimee knows gin from a couple of the servers where, idiots go and be idiotic. And, she reached out all day to get a hold of Jen to say, hey, blah, blah, we could still have you over, yada, yada, blah, blah. No response at all. So, we can go into bitch slap mode if we want. I mean, I see it coming. Yeah.
Yeah, but, like I said, he had no intention of coming anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's not in the chat, so...
No. So, yeah, but how about yourself, Barman? What's happening? How's things? What you holding? What you drinking? And, how you loving it?
Strangely enough, I'm holding the beer cap off the beer I'm drinking, which unfortunately is a Budweiser, which I'm very depressed at, but I realize I've got to drink them because they're actually getting close to date now. They've been sat in the fridge for that long, so I refuse to drink Budweiser, but someone bought me them. What do I know? I had a video earlier tonight looking at a 4-hour live stream of why we didn't land on the moon, and the bit that I looked at spent more time looking at how shall I put this? The American number for emergency services than it did talking about the moon. Well, what number do Americans dial to get an ambulance?
911.
Yeah, Charlie got it.
Oh,
yeah, there
dear God.
Yeah,
you got
it.
Oh.
So that was my job 24 hours ago, making that video. I was up to about 4 a.m. making it because I couldn't find a decent video to make. It's like, oh, fuck's sake. But got there in the end, made the video, bit of fun. The guy's an engineer and then said that the Saturn V weighed 9 million pounds. I was like, I can't find it that weighing that much. And people joined me in chat and said, no, it didn't weigh that much. I was like, oh, great. The guy was nuts.
9 million pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd actually weighed about 6.2 million pounds, but I don't know where he got the extra 3 million pounds from. But the other thing was his entire thing of, well, it weighed 9 million pounds, and that's just silly. How could they get that into the space? So his whole argument was, thing is big, thing can't go space. The guy
funny.
claimed to be an engineer. So yeah, anyone wants to check that out, I'll drop the link in a bit for it. But yeah, it was fucking stupid. It was fucking fun. And I get to go to a wedding tomorrow, so I'm in a really good mood because I get a lion tomorrow and I get to get pissed. Yay!
Nice. Yeah. A wedding is a great thing because there's all kinds of food and alcohol and it's all on somebody else's bill.
Oh, no, unfortunately, it's not an open bar. I did an open bar for mine and the wife's wedding, and we left a tip jar for the barman. One of our friends who said, yeah, I'll run the bar for you. It's brilliant. And we were really peed off because of all our friends and things like that. They left him about a £30 tip for the night. I was like, you fuckers, none of you knew this bar was going to be free. It's like, you cheapskate bastards. And I know my friends are looking at it like, oh.
Everybody should have been tipping him a pound a drink. Are you kidding me?
Most of them probably bought a card with them and didn't bring any cash. And talking to a couple of my friends, that was actually the case. And they were like, shit.
Wow.
It's one of those things, isn't it? But never mind. Life goes on. Things must. And I need to open another beer. And DKG is going to talk. Go on.
Yeah, don't invite them to your next wedding.
I've had 2. I'm never having another one. I said to the wife, before I got with her, I split up with my ex saying, I'm never getting married ever again. And then I met my wife and I said to her after like a week, I want to marry you. So that was nice. When you know, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I wanted to ask Blue Marble, because Blue, you made it sound like you're familiar with this Jin guy that was going to be in the debate. Can you give us, a little bit of a lowdown on him, like what he's like and whatnot?
I've run across him a few times. He hangs out, or he used to anyway, over at Jim Panda's server. And the guy is basically a fucking idiot. That's I'm being kind when I say that.
That is actually a scientific term, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But he basically believes in every conspiracy theory out there. You name it, he's into it. So I'm not sure you're not better off without him, but whatever.
But he's one of the deep ones then. So if it has anything to do with people one-upping him because they're in power and stuff, he just falls for it right away.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, and you thought PJ was nuts.
Speaking of which, he just got here.
He did, yeah. I saw him say hello before I did think about saying hello, and I thought, nah.
Hey, Blue, that picture I posted and you shared?
Yeah.
Yeah, PJ's in Discord making fun of it. Such an amazing fucking picture, and we think it's just like a one shot. Someone took it. I told him I could share the details with him, but why waste the time?
You can tell it's time lapse even if you didn't have the streak of the ISS because of the detail in the Milky Way. Come on.
The foreground's completely is of one image, and the rest is something else, and it's fucking amazing.
It absolutely is. It's a beautiful picture. I don't care if it's composite. That's what you got to do to get the picture. What the hell?
Most modern cameras that take big field of view pictures are composites because that's how a digital camera works with the different layers of the fucking light and everything like that, especially if it's taking a large thing. But more importantly, your eye never sees things as a single image. Your eye is constantly moving and everything you see is a composite. So
that's one of the coolest images I've seen in a couple of years, and to be obligated to say it's horseshit is just so sad.
It's a flat earth thing though, isn't it? It's a flat earth thing. If they don't like it, it's denial. You got the
Well, the other side of that coin is, in order to get the sky to look really, really awesome, never mind catching the ISS. Like, if you were just going to go for a beautiful sky over the Stonehenge, you would still have to do them as two separates and put them together at the same location, just due to the fact that you would want more light from the stars, so you would go for the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it only makes sense.
That's the way it works.
But we're dealing with people that can't understand that the camera is not a human eye that just has, a save file behind it. It's a lens. It is different. It's not the same. They work on the same principle, but they are different.
Mm-hmm. Now, I've got a question for PJ CNET that I want him to answer without denial, stupidity, or without sticking his fingers in his ears. And it's really simple. Why does the horizon not rise to eye level? And it's a verifiable, measurable fact that it doesn't rise to eye level. The higher you go up, the horizon drops. Why? And I'm guessing he's probably going to ignore that point or just deny it. But I want an actual fucking answer off a flat earther. Because the last three I've asked have just been like, no, you would never understand. Give me the answer then. Yeah, but you wouldn't understand it. Fuck off.
There's also the thing that I'm not sure that just the term eye level could be totally misconstrued.
More, yeah.
There was an orchestra called the Simon Parks Orchestra in the 1970s that did a tune called Eye Level.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, Gary's here?
He is. I've
Yes.
literally just put in Discord. Have we said hi to Gary yet?
You bastards.
Yeah, no, I was gonna type no and then just put 3 dots as if okay, just keep going, it's fine.
Fucking, yeah.
To be fair, if everyone scrolls up on the YouTube chat, I did put at Gary because it wouldn't find him because he hasn't joined the chat because he was a twat at this point. Hi.
I'm scrolling up now and I can't see anything, so either I missed it or you're full of shit.
Well, it was
Oh,
obviously
dear God,
before
the
you
P
joined
word.
because I couldn't tag you. Where the
The
fuck?
P word.
But the
PJ said the
photography
P
thing-
word.
What's that?
If he says perspective, I'm scrolling through the chat to find my comment
Yep.
first.
He did it. He did it.
Another is the way perspective works. Oh, PJ, seen that, you poor lost soul.
Well, PJC earlier today was totally making every excuse for how Oakley had 100 people watching and over 7,000 likes.
What?
Oh,
Sometimes
saw
PJ's like, sometimes YouTube messes up.
Yeah.
It happens.
much?
Nothing to see here, folks.
Oh, Jesus. PJC, I've been a professional photographer since 1988. I kind of know how perspective works.
Yeah, I saw an
Things
amazing
close.
comment on Twitter the other day when somebody said, "Take an art class and learn what perspective is, you idiot."
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw a copy of it at least.
Yes. Things close, big. Things far away,
Far away.
small.
Small.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
how
the
perspective
thing-
works.
What
The thing
band
is,
Oh,
they-
there's
Oh, one at a time,
They-
guys.
They go on
Okay.
about composite photographs. So if I get a lens on my camera and I go right up close to my car and take a picture of the headlight, then I move across a picture of the left-hand side of the radiator, then the middle of the radiator, then the right-hand side, then the next headlight, and go all the way around the car taking pictures. And if I stitch all those pictures together to make a picture of my car, does that car exist?
I like that. That is good.
I wouldn't drive it, but yeah. Just
Yeah, it'd be like a clown car, wouldn't it? You'd put up at the traffic lights and it'd fall apart.
yeah.
Oh, you weren't there, Dawson. You don't know. You can't say those things.
Oh God! Speaking of which, Blue, do you remember when Orphan Red said the photos from the probe? I think it was Juno around Jupiter or
Yeah.
Cassini around Saturn are not real because no one was there to observe them. She was using the double slit experiment to say the photos aren't real. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, no one was there to observe the photons, therefore the photons weren't there, or fucking something. Oh my god!
She's got a double experiment, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was about the same time she got me a video removed off fucking YouTube because I used her laugh.
That's right.
I didn't like her double slit experiment.
No, I liked her double D experiment.
Oops. We when she pulled that shit with you, Barman, oh God, did we go on the attack
Oh,
though?
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Has she done anything recently? I've not seen her about. I don't think
No,
she's
she's-
about 2 or 3 months ago.
No, she's
With
Orphan
somebody.
Blue on OnlyFans, and she's doing sexy bedtime stories and so on.
Is she actually? Oh god!
Oh yeah.
Oh.
When was her last video? Let's see. Yeah, 5 months ago. Ancient mystery ruins in Paris. Jesus.
Yeah, no, she's all about the OnlyFans now. She's
Yeah.
literally admitted that she's just selling her cleavage. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It is an
The-
impressive cleavage, to be fair.
The scary thing is, I think if she was like some people who've gone, yeah, let's go on it and go, the Earth isn't flat; it is actually round. She'd probably triple her subscribership because people would actually bother subscribing to it rather than just let's just check out a video. Does she
Yeah.
anything stupid? Are we going to debunk it? no, because it's just stupid. We'll leave that be. They would actually be subscribed, probably check her out more often if she came out with intelligible stuff. But she didn't, and she fucked up, and she ruined what she had as a good basis of things.
Yeah. She was too eager to chase an extra couple of bucks and ruined it, right? And then she just accepted what, was really going on, where people were just sitting there watching her in her little bustier outfits and stuff, and so she took it to OnlyFans, right?
I think when I was doing videos on her, my wife saw one of the videos and said, "What do you think of this girl?" She goes, "Looks like she bought the outfit off Wish.com."
I know. My ex-wife, I showed a picture to my ex-wife when she was picking Felix up one time. I was like, "What do you think of that outfit?" And she said, "Well, that's the kind of thing strippers buy when they're first new on the scene and they have like $180 to spend out of the back of their Ford Pinto or whatever."
I wouldn't even say $180. If she spent $18 on some of those outfits, I'd be fucking surprised.
Oh no, but no, you missed the point. She meant like if you had to buy all your outfits and everything and you had $180 budget, that's the shit you're buying, right?
Oh, no.
That cheap ass crap.
That included the car as well.
Yeah.
I would say $18 for the week based on some of her outfits.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot. Real Sigans. Yeah, fuck that shit. Real in chat has just put Mensa girl, and I forgot that she changed her channel name to Mensa girl, and she had to change it back.
That's they gave her shit. Mike Bertelson, a member of the Shills, is in Mensa, and he has access to the records. Couldn't find her name and stuff. Other people were looking into it. It turned out it was fake. They flipped out because she was using the name. She had to change it. It was not a good thing.
I like that they flipped out. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have joined Mensa. That would have been fun. I wouldn't have done anything with it.
It's only $10 a month.
Fuck, I can't afford that. That would be like my alcohol budget for an afternoon. At trade price.
Yeah, you can't do that, barman. Fuck.
No. God, no. Bills are fucking expensive at the moment. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, lots of things are.
Charlie, is it true that it's like $10 a month to join Mensa? Is that true?
I would imagine it's more than that once you make the IQ equivalent. It's probably cost something, doesn't it?
Well, that's what I don't understand. If you're so smart, why are you paying money to join a society to tell people how smart you are? Who's the smart one?
Right,
the one taking the money.
A place at a Mensa supervised IQ test session costs $26.95. And that's in British pounds.
You too can be smart for only $10 a month.
Well, you got passes test as well. I can't see a monthly charge on it. So in which case, I wonder if I could use my test that I had in school. And if I could join, because that would be
the one in crayon. Yeah, they'll take it.
I did for part of my dyslexia, because I've got dyslexia, has to be tested and stuff like that. And part of that was find your IQ. So I know at the age of 11, my IQ was 146. Yeah, that's lovely and things like that. Unfortunately, with being dyslexic, my brain doesn't work right. So
turns out it was your QI, not your IQ. Damn it.
Fortunately, the guy writing the test knew what he was doing, so it definitely was my IQ. But it just meant I'm good at my spatial awareness and puzzles and shit like that. But my spelling, fuck that shit. As anyone who watches my videos where I forgot the D in landing on the video today until about 5 minutes before premiere.
Landing.
It was, yes. Hopefully. Oh,
we landed on the moon.
We did. Yeah. I think I'm actually. Oh, damn it. I almost beat Mipet to it.
We have that one? Yeah, well, we also have one from just back. Mipet posted it in the green room there from the beginning of the show.
Go on, then.
We have Autistic Shills sent in a member message. Hello, everybody, with a big purple heart. And then we had the one that just came in.
It's still you.
I'm just scrolling for it here. Discord. My Discord
Do you want me
keeps
to take
choking.
it?
Yeah. My Discord keeps choking right now.
Okay, we've got Truth Nerds, who's been a member for 13 months and is one of our shill masters. I'd never join a club that accepts people like me as members. Groucho Marx.
I love that. That's brilliant.
It's kind of ironic that is a member of the channel.
It is actually, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Oh, thanking you. I had to, I cringed then because I was like, oh shit, Dick's typing in chat. And I'm just like, going, come on, read that message. He's just moaning he was on the beta version of Discord. I was like, thank fuck for that. I thought he was going to tell me off and tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I forgot to get away from the beta because I was testing it out to see. And for a while, it was working amazing for me. It was no big deal, so I kept using it. And then every now and then when I've got Google Meets running, it seems to choke up a bit. And I forgot to get away from it. Fuck.
Oh, I've got to make a Chad joke at this point. You do realize this. I'm not a Chad. I don't appreciate this joke, but I still feel it's funny that you betas have got to stick together. I don't find it funny, but I know people in chat will.
Ah, that's funny. Yeah, we're getting some good dick jokes out of that fucking...
Yeah, Caliban, if the Discord keeps choking, then Dick needs to pull out.
They're only choking from the spell, though.
Dick's choking. What's he choking on? Discord. It's Discord.
Listen and inwardly digest.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely.
My name's always led to good jokes. It always does.
No. You missed that one. Dick, the jokes are always about you. They're not about your name or anything like that. They're just joking about you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll sign into Meets and kick Barman out.
Would anyone notice? I'm not here that often anyway. Oh, what did Liam just say? Beating your beta in beta mode. Oh, fuck's sake. Liam, that's terrible. Yes! I started the heist. Fuck you, Tony. I beat you to it.
Does it matter who starts it?
Yeah. I don't think it actually does in the results, but it's just like, yay, it's my heist.
Ah.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
heist
sad,
as well.
I know.
I saw somebody the other night heist 3.
Why?
What does that even mean? I don't even know how to play the
3.
games. I don't even know.
It's all
He
about your
heisted
point.
3 shield points, so he would have won 6.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not a lot.
No.
Heist 3.
It all depends how many heist points he's got.
I know, but...
I just log into Streamlabs every 6 months and give myself more points to put myself around 3rd or 5th in the rankings, and I just keep doing that. You know.
You bastard.
How many points? I have no idea how many points I have because I've not been here for so long. I'm going to have a look. At one point, I was like 2nd or 3rd because I logged into the Streamlabs.
Yeah, it's easy, right? You know, yeah. I sometimes when I see somebody's new and they're playing the game and they'll be like, "Oh, I only got like 300 points or something." I'll log in and give them 100,000. Here you go. You know.
No, you don't want to do that. Thank you very much, Streamlabs and Mipet, for tagging that. Whoever tagged it. Yeah, because the more they watch and the more they chat in the live streams, the more points they get. So anyone who is new, the more you interact in live streams, the more you're here for live streams and in the chat, the more
get
points
that.
you get. Yay!
Yeah.
So don't give them points.
Yeah.
Tell them they've got to work for those fuckers. We did.
Yeah. Nobody's
we
ever
didn't.
given me any free points. You can give me another 1,000,000 if you like, Dick.
You
But
have
more
the
you-
login. Don't fucking cry to me, you lazy prick. What the fuck?
I don't even know if I've got the login anymore. I don't look at these things anymore. I'm so lazy. It's like when you say, "Oh, I've got this program and I'm going to put it in the G drive because I've got it." It's like, that's lovely. I don't know if I've got access to G drive anymore. Fuck. How do I have access to G drive? Is it rude to say, "I don't know if I do"? Is my email approved? I don't fucking know.
I still haven't logged into G Drive yet. I will do.
Barman, there's a new password because of, life and issues and stuff. So I'll send you over a PM.
Did you give it out to one of the prostitutes again?
Just tell us. Just tell us now.
Yeah, just put it in the chat there, Dick, what the password is.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'll ask him in Discord,
on it.
it's all good. Is the password still Dan? Oh my god, I need to remember the right capitals. Is fucking... Oh, I keep putting the wrong things in.
Barman, people are going to try. You realize, right?
Yeah,
people
that's fine.
will try.
That's fine. I put it in Discord. Ah, shit, I put it in YouTube. For anyone who doesn't know, my name's Dan.
And it's fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, you've got to add weird characters. Oh, fuck, I forgot the number.
Hold on, he
The number's
forgot the
obviously
last
69.
part. He forgot the last part when properly lubricated.
69. Because you have to have a number on these passwords and occasional capitals. I had one the other day that wanted, you've got to have numbers, you've got to have capitals, lowercase, and you've got to have a symbol.
You must use a rune and some Mandarin.
My God, that's the same code I have on my luggage.
Yeah. Oh, I've just had a Discord message off. Oh, Lizard said wrong again. Why am I wrong again? What did I do?
Yeah, I probably did, Durham. I probably did.
No, Tony Regime, did he beat me to the house captain? What? Hang on, scroll up here a minute. He did. On mine, it came through late. God damn you, Tony, you bastard. You beat me to it by literally a second, twat.
Wow. Tiny Captain.
Has he joined? Oh, no, he hasn't yet.
Member message.
69 is the price for the Mensa for the Mensa test. Not even the Mensa test. Tiny Captain, I love it. Oh, also Tiny Captain, I need to chat to you about sailing routes between southern continents and measured distances and things when you get a chance, hopefully through the week, from next week's video on my channel. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
No, he's only a tiny captain. You can only chart from one end of the bath to the other.
Oh, well, as long as that bath stretches from... Oh, actually, I need one from South America to South Africa at the moment because I can use a plane for the other one. Yes, I want Tiny Captain to motorboat me, Oakley German Truce. Thank you for that one. I do have moves. I'm just sorry you're calling me fat, you twat.
Tiny Bowl Captain.
Well,
We just had another member. Members, I don't even know what to call them. Sponsor, whatever they are.
Member
from
chats.
Tiny Captain.
Yeah,
they're super chats. The one from Tiny Captain, 5 months.
Yeah. 69 is the price for the Mensa test. Yeah, we did that one. Oh my God, Mipet.
Well, you see, this is okay. Sorry, my chat.
You know what I'm like.
Shut up, you. This is how great my lag is on my YouTube lately. Okay, we're all back to happening. All right, I'm going to mute again now.
Don't mute. Join the conversation. We love you.
Oh yeah, when I have something good to say, I promise I will unmute.
Yay!
Wait, what are you talking about, Mipet? What are you talking about, Mipet? That doesn't stop anybody else.
Shit.
You don't need to have anything good to say. You just got to open your mouth and all this shit comes out.
Well, she is the ancient one, and she has wisdom far beyond us, and she is from beyond time, both past, present, and future. She is the ancient dragon.
Good evening, Commander 401. Just want to double check something. You calling Mipet old?
There's this whole thing where she's a dragon.
It's
Dragons
the dragon.
are eternal. The dragon is eternal.
So they're like really old.
Yes.
Okay.
Mipet's
really
old enough to Mipet's old enough to know your lineage and know what's wrong with it, and still be young enough to have fun with it.
Well, I'm Welsh, so yeah, we know what's wrong with my lineage. Or if you take the real reason for the obviously myth of Welsh people shagging sheep, we figured out a long time ago. Yeah, but we figured out a long time ago the fine and the punishment for stealing a sheep was greater than the fine and the punishment for shagging a sheep. So when we got caught stealing sheep, we just said, "No, it's all good. We're shagging them." So we got punished less.
We're taking it out for dinner first.
Yeah, that's the one. And the funny thing is, with all the jokes that go about Welsh people shagging sheep, it's surprising that Welsh lamb, especially salt marsh lamb, commands such a high price in London. There must be all those politicians that like the taste of gargly salt.
Mm. Well, they're too busy. They're too busy fucking pigs' heads, aren't they?
There is that as well. Fuck's sake. Mipet. I want to make sure you get the Gary one, Mipet.
Thank you. Our very own Gary IOW, member for 25 months and is the Shill Grandmaster. Have I been hanging out with you freaks and hippies this long? Jeez. Well, thank you, Gary. Very much appreciated.
You're welcome.
You're an old fart, is basically what you're saying.
I definitely an old fart, yeah.
But Mipet, if we were to tell him about the 2 years we put him in cryosleep just because we needed to sober up, I mean, fuck, he'd really freak out.
Sober? What's sober? Explain.
I'm Canadian. I don't know the word. Fuck. What are you asking me for?
Oh,
shut up. I'm the designated driver, so shut your faces. Okay. Barman's being a smart ass.
Silver is where you watch everyone and the stupids make you feel like drinking, but something just stops you from drinking and you don't know quite what it is. I've actually never had alcohol yet feel like drinking, but I've never drunk because my dad fell in love with Jack Daniels and it destroyed the family. But
fair enough.
Little of that here too. I've always kept it at arm's length. Just one arm's length away right now, the cold can.
Let's go on with it.
And then we got Barman, who's being a smart ass, and he's also been a member for 28 months as a Shill apprentice. Don't forget the giant penis Barman.
No, Mipet, hold on. Mipet, you can't translate Welsh. Mipet, you can't translate Welsh. That says, don't forget the little pencil right here.
No. He was right. I am a giant dick.
The thing is,
I thought penis standard for prick. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's fine.
You're all getting it wrong. It's a post-it note on his fridge. It says, "Don't forget the giant penis, Barman." It's got work to do.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's his wife's shopping list.
Oh my. So I've just been sent in the background chat of Hennessy Paradise Imperial Cognac for a 70 centiliter bottle is £2,999.99 with free standard shipping. I want that fucking bottle. Oh my God, that's going in chat just to show off. Yeah, so that was sent to me in back chat, and I want it. Oh, why won't you paste, you motherfucker? Copy image. Because that's YouTube.
Yeah, look at the big liquor stores around here. You can go to the glass case. You can see all the $600, $700, $800, $1,000 bottles of tequila and stuff, and the boxes are always so cool looking. Looks like they have the Ark of the Covenant inside them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've just dropped that one in the green room for anyone who wants to be nosy. That looks awesome.
Nice. That looks nice.
Yeah. Oh, the same person has just sent me the link on Bottle Club. Oh, we're gonna have to open it because 3,000. Jesus Christ. The thing is,
wait a minute, Gary. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean it looks nice? I mean, it. How
Hennessy.
can you tell?
Hennessy.
How can you tell it looks like it could? It looks like cold tea.
Yeah, it looks like cold tea. Hennessy. Have you ever had Hennessy?
No,
It's
no, but
lovely.
no. That's not the point. That's not the point. You say
Yes, it looks like cold tea. It looks like a bad day with the kidneys.
It looks delicious. Yeah.
Cognac is lovely. I love cognac.
Tea does look delicious, though.
It actually looks like a perfume bottle, if you ask me.
It does. I just want the bottle. So if any of our members want to buy it for themselves, drink it, can you send me the empty bottle, please?
That is one of those bottles you finish off and then just put the cheap shit in for your guests to come round.
No, I just leave it as an empty bottle. I wouldn't care. I might put LED lights in it.
But there's a thing, right? Like if you get the cheapest booze there is, it's gonna taste a bit nasty and it's gonna bite in the morning. And if you step up to some better alcohol, it tastes a lot better and it's really nice. You can go from that.
Don't.
Right? You can go from there to some top level stuff and, okay, now we're really talking. That's awesome. But that bottle for $3,000, that is just the stupidity of excessive wealth. That's all it is. Come on.
If I win the lottery tonight, I'm buying that fucking bottle. No ifs, no buts. But as a completely separate thing from that bottle, we had one of our regulars who goes, "Oh, you should have Carling on the bar instead of that Estrella Galicia. The Estrella Galicia gives me a headache." Well, I'm not surprised. It's like 5.6%. The Carling isn't. And I would rather have a nice Spanish lager than fucking Carling or Carlsberg or Foster's. Or what did he ask for? He asked for a new one that's going round. Oh, fuck. DKG, have you seen a new Spanish type lager? Madri.
No, I'm not into lagers. Not into lagers.
I'd rather have a nice Peroni, to be honest.
Peroni for the win.
Yeah.
To be fair,
definitely.
I think Estrella is nice. It's not quite Peroni, but I'm quite happy with it. And of course, Peroni is a pain in the ass to get installed in the pub, and it's fucking expensive. But
it's
Madri, go on.
It's not. I mean, I was in Italy recently, and it's €1.30 for a 660ml bottle.
Yeah, it's expensive and awkward here to get in.
Yeah,
if I want to get Peroni installed in my pub, the reps from Peroni have to come out. They will look at my pub, look at the people who come around my pub and things like that, and think, "Oh, do we want to have Peroni served to these people?" Like, fuck you.
No.
You can buy it in fucking Spa.
That was Pirelli.
That's like Ferrari in their specialist cars. They pick the buyers. Are you kidding? What the fuck is that? A pint
of Michelin, please, barman.
Oh, don't get me started on tires. I've been watching a lot of anti-vegan videos the last week. Like people going, "You shouldn't eat meat. It's bad for you." Are you recording that on a mobile phone? Yes. Is it fucking vegan? What do you mean? There we go. Shut the fuck up. Go back on your bike.
Yeah.
Oh, are those tires vegan? What? Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're vegan. I'm sorry. I thought there was something wrong with you.
How do you know if a vegan walks in your pub? Don't worry. They'll fucking tell you. That's the one.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And they'll have a T-shirt.
More than likely.
One thing
silence.
Well, the one I don't understand is people who get mad at leather. Well, if somebody's eating the steak and so on, shouldn't we use the rest of it? Like, what's the problem there? I mean, cows aren't getting killed for leather.
Nope.
I love leather.
Well, wool. You don't have to kill the sheep to have wool. But more importantly, if you don't shave the wool off the sheep, they'll die.
They'll die. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Commander 401 was trying to get in before Dick just got in and before I ever got that whole conversation.
all I wondered was why, if you do not want to eat meat, if you do not want leather, if you do not want all of those things, very good for you. But I'd always found it annoying when people thought to force that on other people.
Yeah,
Yes.
that does always
Yes.
piss me off.
Agreed. I like leather. I've got a leather belt. I've got leather shoes. I've got 3 leather jackets.
You got a
Me
leather
too.
gimp suit.
You got your leather cock piece.
I
I have leather furniture because if my son spills, I just wipe it off.
Yeah, my sofa's leather.
I have met
The
vegans that
seats
go
in
on
the car are leather.
about. Well, yeah, I have met vegans that go on about being vegan in the pub and then drive off with a leather interior fucking BMW.
What about this fucking shit fake leather that Tesla and these people make? I mean, you sit on it and you get a sweaty arse and it dissolves it. Have you seen that stuff?
Does it? Oh shit! See, I
Yeah.
have.
Well, hang
I
on a
have-
minute. Hang on. Does it dissolve your ass or the leather?
The fake leather DK. And it's not covered by the warranty.
Oh
Wow.
So your fucking seats dissolve because you got a sweaty arse in the summer and it ain't covered by the warranty. Yeah, go and buy a Tesla. Everything's peachy, guys.
I will still, when I win the lottery tonight, because obviously it's Euro Millions, I'm going to win the lottery tonight. After I win the lottery tonight, because I'm definitely winning the fucking lottery tonight, because I've had enough with fucking people. When I buy my Tesla, because they've got the better range, things like that, I'll just replace the seats, because I'll be a millionaire and I won't care.
All right.
And it won't be
I
my
wouldn't-
fault, it'll be the driver.
Don't buy a Tesla.
I'd look at
diamond
the
encrusted
Porsche
seats.
or a couple, because they're just so much better made. Tesla has so many quality control issues and bad fitments, and oh my god!
I'll just buy whatever's got the better rating, regardless of price, because I won't care.
Just
Yeah,
go
well,
and
if
buy
you're a
V6
millionaire, yeah.
or a V8 or something.
If I win the $1 billion lottery tonight, well, Ukraine's going to get a bunch of toys, plus whatever the United States gave, and the Shills gonna get its own network on cable.
That would be nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh, juicy stuff.
So I still only get 20 people watching.
OAN has been kicked off of Verizon, and DirecTV kicked off kicked a propaganda network. Just kicked that propaganda network a few months ago, and now they're bitching. But it's not that they were being censored, or that they just weren't making any money. I mean, we can be more entertaining than people spouting shit, and I think we can last longer than OAN.
Hang on. We can be more insane than people spouting shit. That's our entire fucking thing we do.
That's
No, I mean, we
RMO.
can be more entertaining
Yeah.
than
Oh,
people
we can spout
spouting
the
that
shit
shit.
more
I
insane.
mean, we are.
That's fine.
Let's be honest. We are full of shit. A lot of us. So
We are.
It is more entertaining that way. Yeah.
One thing that it's very, very completely off topic from Commander's point, but it did pop in my head when he was talking about Verizon and networks and stuff like that. Has anyone been watching The Orville?
I do every episode. Oh yeah.
Fuck me,
Not on
this
telly.
season.
The storyline with Bortas's child.
All of it.
I don't want to give anything away, but wow. And then the whole, just in the last one, that whole flip reverse and so on. Holy fuck.
Well,
I mean, if you're not watching The Orville because the first season was a little too comical for you, get your ass into season 2 and catch up. Holy fuck, are you missing out?
I cried in episode 1 for obvious reasons, for the whole thing of episode 1. We went into more than that. The Bortus one, that one just made me go, what the fuck? The episodes, all in all, have just been the actual fuck. Have they had brand new writers and just like, let's see how much we can push and how much we can be different, because it's redundant.
If Gene Roddenberry was alive, he would literally shake Seth's hand right now and say, thank you for carrying the torch.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
fuck
pretty
yeah.
clever. I haven't
Well,
seen the show though.
Well, I think
Oh,
first
you
of all
need
he'd.
to.
I think first of all he'd try to sue him.
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
Actually, I think if Gene Roddenberry had been younger and still alive, it would have been Seth who started to get control over the franchises, because it literally is the ultimate carryover after Next Generation. Like, sorry, it's even a better carryover from Next Generation than DS9 or Voyager.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's so good. This first season's a little bit comical and some people gave up on it, but you got to go back in and just skip the first season. You'll be all right. Start with season 2 and holy shit, it's awesome.
I would still say start with season 1 because the comedy bits, yeah, they are there. But as I think the season's gone on, the comedy bits decreased, and then you got to season 2 and that decreased more. And you get to now, and the comedy seems to be the background bit.
That's right. But they still keep putting it in so that you get a little laughter in between the drama moments. And I'm sorry, but when it comes to interpersonal relations and drama and stuff, the Orville is fucking nailing it.
Oh,
well, that makes me a lot more. That makes me a lot more interested then. Because you're exactly right. The comedy put me off.
Yeah, it's so good now. Oh my God, it's so good.
There is one that I have to say, and it's it wasn't the last episode, the episode before, the Back in Time one.
Yes.
And that episode pissed me off because someone there needs to be justice there, because you can't do that. That annoyed me. And for anyone who doesn't know what we're on about, watch the fucking Orville. Come back to us next week and go, the actual fuck did they do? Because hashtag justice for Gordon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That peed me off.
Because my God, if the way they put the episode together, he deserves to be the most angry man in the universe, and everybody's cool at the end. Like, but it makes sense within the mechanics of the show and everything. Like, I'm trying not to give anything away, but oh my God, like the way they it was so well delivered. Like the everybody's it was so good.
Yeah, I literally teared. I was like, you can't do this. And when they said what they said, I was like, you really can't do this. What the fuck are you doing? And I think I actually put a tweet out about it that was just justice for Gordon. PJ CNET, NASA moon landing's best sci-fi ever. Lol. Do you have any evidence to support that? I mean, do you have any evidence that the Saturn V rocket couldn't take him into space? Do you have any evidence about the trails from the lunar lander landing on the fucking moon that weren't real? You know, any sort of evidence. And if it's just fucking denial, you may as well take your tweezers, hold your penis, and shut the fuck up. I also heard a beep.
Yeah, that was Blue in the background.
Sorry, Blue, for taking over.
Yeah, no, but very much like Jin, you know, absolute denier and whatnot. I was thinking, you know, because we were going to have the debate and stuff and it didn't happen, we could, if PJ CNET wants to come on and talk about moon landing denial and whatnot,
that would be fun.
I'm sure we can have
hilarious,
right?
He'll just say he's got nothing new to present, and he won't. Same with Tune. But you're welcome, of course, PJ.
Yeah,
I'll take you on.
His latest one, you only have to look at it. That's enough. Yeah. So PJ CNET, a simple question: do you have, before we let you into the chat, evidence that the Saturn V rocket, the length of an entire football pitch, could not put people into orbit? Yes or no? That's all I want to see from you.
Jesus, here we go.
We'll wait for that, and we'll talk about other shit, and we'll let someone else talk about shit. Charlie, talk about stuff, because I've just taken up like 5 minutes talking about a program.
I'm not prepared tonight, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I said would happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
PJ?
you can talk about this shit day in, day out, but as soon as you have to quantify it, I can't do that.
They're not prepared.
Yeah, but hold on.
Yeah.
But hold on.
one else is.
Let's put the invite out. PJ, get yourself prepared on a topic of your choice that you know somebody around here would want to talk to, and we'll set it up.
I'm free Monday. I know it's very short notice, but I'm free Monday. I'll be suffering from probably a hangover.
PJC,
Also-
we can debate if Arwen's a sexuality.
I'm happy to take anybody on about the moon landings.
Same. The funniest thing is, I'm several beers into it. I have nothing prepared. I'm sat at my computer with another beer ready to be opened, and I still feel more confident than PJ. You know, I don't have anything ready. So, nor do I. I've got a glass sat next to me and 2 empty pint glasses.
I'm 2 bottles of wine in, barman. I'm on my second bottle of wine, and I'm more than prepared.
Yeah.
PJ, you're on Discord prepared till like 6 a.m. every fucking night. You're prepared.
You got
PJ.
Google, PJ. PJ, you got Google.
The other side,
Go for it. Fill your boots.
the other side of it is,
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't give a shit. I mean, I really don't give a shit that there's someone out there who says, "Oh no, it didn't happen." Well, it just fucking well did. And the fact that you just come along and say, "Well, it didn't happen because, I don't know, because of stuff that I've read about and heard about on the internet," that's irrelevant. It's fucking it happened. It's as simple as that. You know.
Right.
So just because
DKG.
someone says that it didn't happen, well, fuck off.
DKG.
PJ, I've actually been under the crane where they tested the capsules with the splash, for the splashdown. PJ, if we didn't go to the moon, why didn't the Soviet Union cry bullshit? If they could have proved we didn't go to the moon, they would have scored a major propaganda victory.
Cue bigger conspiracies theory now.
Yeah. A quick one that I've just noticed in chat that was literally came in before the PJC net of "I'm not prepared tonight," obviously, whereas no one else is either. And it's from Secret G, and he's responding to Gunman. I don't know the rest of the conversation, but density is not a force, just the degree of compactness of a substance. And I really want to know what's going on with this conversation, because that sounds far more interesting than anything PJC Net would probably have to say.
Gunman's a new flurf, and judging by his name, he's a proud American. Oh yeah,
there is that too. There is that too. I mean,
Hell yeah.
who wouldn't want a country where the number one leading cause of death for children is gun death? Because that's obviously fucking normal.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which,
I said it. I'm sorry.
Speaking of which, though, last night's Starsky stream, some fucking Yahoo in our comments section has just exploded because fucking I swear too much or yada yada something or other, and they're just furious with me. And I just want to address you right now. I'm pulling my bottom eyelid down so you can see my eye really closely. Do you see how much I care? Do you see? It's right there. Do you see? Look close. Look close. That's right. That's right. There you go.
If you look,
that's addressed.
If you look really closely on the bottom eyelid, it's tattooed on the front of it. It says "fuck you."
My field of give a fucks is barren.
Yeah.
That is a proper song. I have no more fucks to give. My fucks
I
have
love
run off
that
dry.
song. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have come up dry.
Oh, my
I'm
fucks
gonna
are
have to get the
given.
lyrics. That's the one. I love that song. I have it on my phone.
Yeah. The same person commented, Dick Dawson doesn't know enough about the war. I was trying to get Starsky to talk about other things and let the viewers direct that part. I was trying to bring more personal elements into it. But by this person, this commenter is so furious with me that, it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you how to run that show. And okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
then.
I was watching last night, Dick, and somebody said in the chat that this is a serious thing and this is not the place for laughs and jokes. So, yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what Starsky would like, is some time away from hell to have fun with his friends. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
For crying out loud, the man says he screams in his car. You know, he's got people killing people all over. He's got the bullshit where the Russians are saying, no, the world is really with us because we are really, really Christian, and Vladimir Putin is saving you from governments which do not recognize divine law. And to that I say, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, and go fuck yourself, Putin.
That was a very good impression of a Rusky.
That was awesome.
Don't forget Putin rides.
It was not bad. It was not bad.
Yeah, but we had a couple of comments, like Robsky in the chat. Starsky comes here for a different kind of show, and Tony Lee Blair says exactly. Starsky just needs some downtime too, man. You know, like fuck. You know.
Yeah, from
come
all
and
that
hang out with some fucking weirdos and have a laugh.
Yeah,
but we're weirdos who aren't trying to blow him up, though. There's a big difference. We just try to get him drunk.
Yeah. Come and have a hang out with some weirdos and have a laugh.
Yeah, but the people that are looking for like the 13-minute Starsky YouTube video, they don't stick around because, you know, our stream turns into joking around and talking about music and all kinds of stuff, and it's not their kind of thing. But a lot of the people do stick around, and it is actually working, and we've got a lot of people that get it, you know.
I think we had about 450 last night, Dick.
Yeah, it peaked at 500-ish, right?
Yeah. So it's good. People like it.
Yeah, they're getting it, right?
Who wants to talk about death and destruction all the time? No, let's have a laugh, take the piss.
Right? I mean, why would you want us to sit there and read out headlines to you when you can just simply find them on Google News or whatever yourself? That's not, you know, we can do better.
If I was in his position, I would get so sick of answering questions about guns and armaments.
Yeah.
You don't sound American enough.
Nope, I don't have a problem with that. I'm fine with that. I'm about as patriotic as Benedict Arnold.
Oh, love it. Oh, there's a great series of videos on Twitter, and it's oh fuck, who was it? It's the other George W, but from signing the Declaration of Independence.
George Washington.
Washington.
If he came back to 2022, and how pissed off he'd be with everything, because he's literally pissed off with everything.
Oh, he'd shit himself.
You've had no new constitutions. I propose a new one every like 3 years or something like that. What do you mean there's none of this? What do you mean? All his letters that he did and things like that. And I was like, fuck, it's hilariously funny. Sorry, just a random point that poked into my head when you said it. Also, PJ CNET, have you run away because you're not answering any questions anymore, you fucking coward?
Nope, he's following the rules that we set to him. When Starsky's mentioned, he blows off.
Well, I refreshed chat and it still came up who was there. So he hasn't. I don't think he's closed chat. I never get how that works.
Yeah.
Dick knows.
Yes, but I'm not telling right now.
At least pretend you do. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I refreshed the window for it. I could still tag him, so I thought that means he's still got to be in chat.
You know what I've always thought was stupid? Like this idea that there's a prescribed way to be patriotic. Like if you don't have enough guns, if you don't have enough pickup trucks, you're not like America. Somehow you're not an American. You know what I wound up doing, especially after Colin Kaepernick took the knee and people said he needs to go away. I actually stopped singing the Star Spangled Banner, and whenever I would be expected to do so, I sung Kol Belevav Panima Nefesh Yehudi Homia. That I started singing the Israeli national anthem, but I'm not going to subject you to the whole thing. And what's that? And I said, well, you wanted a nation founded on the Bible, so I'm singing the anthem of one, you dumbass. And they
Fair
actually
enough.
don't like that very much.
No,
But why
that's
can't
what
you
they're at.
just be you? Why can't you just be you and not be subjected to peer pressure? Love the ideals that your country was founded upon, the good ones. Criticize the bad ones and grow as a people and move on.
Oh, I got vilified for making a joke about Republicans last night on the stream too by that fucking
What?
Yahoo. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sorry. I made a joke about one side of your government two-side system and I'm the enemy. But let's look at this from a more practical point of view as a Canadian citizen. Your Republicans are always the ones that are in the way of getting a better healthcare system for the populace. And a healthy populace works and contributes better to the bottom line for everybody, tax collectors as well. I don't see it as a bad thing. You've got to understand that I made the joke as somebody from outside your system, and I didn't mean to attack your personal beliefs and way of life to the point where you had to shit thumb the fucking comments section. It was just a joke. I mean, holy fuck, man.
Oh, no, no. You've missed the important part. Those people, and oh, fuck, I shouldn't say those people because that just sounds horrible. The group of people you're referring to can't actually go out and vote to get the better healthcare because they're not allowed the time off work because of more American fucking problems and shit like that. The people who get to vote are the people that don't have to go to work that day and go, I'm taking the day off so I can vote and have the whole day off. And they do that because they're twats. And I really hope that that comment made sense, that America's voting system is fucked up, the two-party system is fucked up, and at least there should be at least the mediocre sense of a third party in there somewhere. Not that I can
Agreed.
say much because the UK's only got a marginal third party, but yes.
Agreed with you, Barman. Yeah. You can choose
Agreed.
between one
It's
set of
probably not
fuckwits
going to happen
or,
anytime
or
soon,
another
but
set of
agreed.
fuckwits. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Only choosing between two sets of fuckwits is fucking annoying. Sorry, I heard Commander trying to talk there as well. I just thought I'd make my quick response to that and then hope he'd jump in.
Oh,
Commander?
agreed. Agreed. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. One of the two major parties actually has to collapse, and democracy still has to exist before you're going to get something like that.
But why?
They have collapsed.
Why don't people get together and form a third party? I mean,
There's an independent party, but there's not enough money in it, and there never will be.
Yeah, but hold on. The third party thing isn't the answer to everything, because up in Canada, we have quite a few parties, but we only have three that... Yeah, but we only have three that ever really make a difference. And the only time the third party counts is when they get enough votes, but the other two don't, so that they have to side with somebody to form a coalition, and then therefore but now you have two opposing parties, and because of their party philosophies, they argue back and forth about the simplest little things, whereas if people would put the partisan politics aside and just simply look at what's best for the people, a lot of times Democrats and fucking Republicans would actually agree. But the distinction of being a Democrat or a Republican or, a progressive conservative or a liberal in Canada and yada, yada, this transcends one government. Nobody's picking on anybody now. But once you're doing that whole you've got to stick to party policy thing, there's never enough compromise to get anything really done.
Sorry,
but coalition governments are awful. I mean, you're basically looking
they
at
just stall everything for 4 years until you got another fucking election. Yeah.
You've got a fucking committee.
Yeah.
And nothing good comes from a committee.
On one side, a committee still is democracy, which is annoying. Secondly, Dick, take off the rose-tinted glasses, because the way you put that makes you think that politicians things actually care what the
I
people
know, but they
voted them in
should.
think for. Of
They
course they
should
Yeah, they
care.
should, but they should is the rose-tinted glasses approach. Because
Right,
they don't.
And the good guys never win because they're
No.
not fucking diabolical enough with
No.
advertising and yada yada and blah blah to be the winner. But the truth is there's better politicians on city council than there is in Congress and fucking our political hill and stuff. It's absolutely true.
Part-time politicians tend to be better than full-time politicians because full-time politicians then don't have to care. Part-time politicians aren't paid well enough for it to make a bigger difference in their life, that they still have to actually care about what the fuck is going on, how much shit costs, all that jazz.
Tony Razim in the chat says, partisan politics doesn't work, especially when the election is popularity based on rhetoric. Now, there's a thing right there. I would say if I was in charge somehow of the rules of elections, I would first and foremost make it illegal to talk about what your other opponents are doing in your own advertising. Only in the debates and stuff can you question each other. You can't put out ads that say, they're going to do this and affect our schools. Would you want that? Vote us instead. No, all of that's gone. Done. Tell us what you're going to do. Stop telling us the other people are the fucking villains. Tell us what you're going to do. Educate us, right? Commander, your turn.
One of the problems is owning other people. Literally, America has this problem where people would rather own other people, if you get what I mean. And they don't view other people as human beings. The rhetoric, when Obama became president, and I'm going to say this not to necessarily villainize people, but the Democrats took a playbook. Basically, some evangelical leaders wrote do this and we'll stop being hostile. Most of the Democrats who were elected between 2006 and 2008 crossed lines on social issues that the powers that be, religious powers, never thought that they would cross, but they were still like Bernie Sanders. They were just socially conservative. At that point, that sucked all the energy right out of the Republican base because their entire reason to go to the poll was to save America and stop the secular, godless, whatever they've decided their neighbors are for whatever unfounded reason. And once you took that away, that actually took part of their identity away. They had no reason to go to the polls, no reason to exist as a bloc. And then the Republicans grabbed books by Ayn Rand. Her books were endorsed by Anton LaVey. And whilst the Temple of Satan does marvelous work, the Temple of Satan exists because LaVey was peddling Rand's bullshit. And everyone found it juvenile and Rand's bullshit juvenile and stupid. She spent her entire life screeching at all the Christians that they were communists and socialists when the Democrats ran all of the churches. And basically, without any reason for the Republican evangelical voting bloc to have the hatred in their hearts and all the energy, they needed to come up with bullshit. And that's what they did. They started saying they're going to bring I think it was Alex Jones was taking just random buildings and saying, these are the death camps. They're coming for you. And just pressing the panic buttons, engaging in the conspiracies. And that is what we're dealing with. People who are not being at all rational, who believe in the conspiracies. And I won't say Russia was deep into manipulating people like in 2008 or whatever, but definitely, and if you read some of the stuff the CIA put out, they saw fertile ground to seed all kinds of hatreds. To give you an idea, Liberty University used to have a group called the Liberty University Democrats. Their entire charter was, in fact, approved by Jerry Falwell Jr., if not Sr. I don't know if Sr. was alive. The day after the Republicans had their powwow meeting, where they basically decided if a Democrat recycles an idea from Ronald Reagan, they're going to scream communism and socialism. They basically revoked the religious school, revoked the charter, and labeled the students that they gave approval to their charter just years earlier. You're all communists. You're all socialists. I act, like I'm a Jew. Obama and what Dean was doing back then, it made me want to give Christianity a chance. But the rhetoric, you have no idea what it's like to have people try to gaslight you into, well, you're a socialist, you're a national socialist. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about. A lot of the venom, at least originally, even though some people on the left have the venom, started on the right. And it's more about demonizing and owning other people. And it's actually part of my emotional pain is, you have people psychologically abuse you, call you godless, treat you like crap, whatever, because you supported Obama. And then Don Jr. said, what have the teachings of Jesus Christ ever done for us? Nothing. And all the people who basically were calling you all sorts of names are like loving these people. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a Putin loving piece of shit. And she said to a bunch of Nazis that I don't want to see you canceled, as those Nazis were praising Putin. And Kenneth Copeland's network has their hands on that batshit crazy Putin loving bitch. And they say, Lord, please give her some of her, please give her more power. And you look, and it's just heartbreaking how stupid and how evil all of it is.
Sorry. Oh, silence. Sorry. I just knocked my microphone and I was like, oh, my sound isn't working. I agreed with you on a couple of points there and I got nothing through. And I was like, oh no, my microphone's broken. What the fuck is going on? I need to go back like a minute or two.
I hope I didn't go too deep.
No, you didn't. There were a couple of points I wanted to draw up and go more into depth for. And now that my microphone's working, I'm like, shit, what were the points? What were the points? You talked about birth control. I don't want to get much into it and blah, 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 that. But one of the things I saw today, I don't know if it's true. I'm hoping someone comments can give more information for. And it was about the schools that teach abstinence get better funding than schools that teach actual proper sexual care. So I'm hoping someone in chat can clarify that, if that is an American thing or not, or if what I saw it on was just being lying shit.
Sadly, I do believe that it is.
That is fucking scary.
And they frame it as if, I'm going to give an example because I was pestering politicians and I was one of Jim Webb's first campaign contributors during the primary. At one time, I owned 2% of his campaign early on as far as giving money. So that was really good. And I wound up in 2006 spreading about $30,000. Because I was young and idealistic and I thought I could make a difference.
Well,
and
yeah, people do.
I wound up calling Nancy Pelosi's office when she didn't know how to communicate this, or she wound up not being able. It's not that I don't want people to abstain until they're in a safe and healthy relationship for children. It's just that I've been to high school and I know that's unrealistic. And
Absence
since
doesn't
it's
work.
unrealistic, you're going to have, number one, disease being spread, kids being born, and kids becoming parents who are incapable of caring about kids. Well,
Yeah.
anyway,
Oh,
I did. I
sorry,
actually
Commander.
got an email, and they said, "Watch this press conference," and she did that kind of explanation. The politicians, in regards to this, they are not like, "I want your kids to be promiscuous." Oops.
No, it's one of those ones. I think we need a dedicated show more about those sorts of things because it's such a deep topic to go into. And I'm sorry I pulled it up, and it was literally just to get the bits on that while we were talking about election stuff and funding stuff and things like that. I was like, I need to know if it's right. I've had a couple of people say true and false in the side chat. I was like, oh, hopefully someone in comments will clear it up more. But I think it's
They
more of an
want to
in-depth.
do it.
I
know they want to.
I think it's more of an in-depth subject than PubChat will allow for. Because PubChat is PubChat.
It's
here,
PubChat.
it's
It's
relaxed,
bullshit. It's fun. Yeah. Now I've got something. I've got something for PJCnet and the gun guy, whatever his name is over there.
That's as good as name as any.
Yeah. So I'm going to present something. I don't know. Is that okay with you, Dick?
Apparently,
yeah. Hold on. Okay. No, you're asking the wrong person. It's DK running everything.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Let me present something. Dick.
Present it with your mouth.
My mouth.
Well, it'll take his screen over if you go to the dartboard set, DK, right? And then it should work. Oh, he's already doing it, so obviously not listening. Yeah.
Well, there you go. PJCnet. This is a map of where my radio signals have been heard today in the last 24 hours or so. 6 hours, it says there.
Did you post similar on Twitter?
No, I don't do Twitter.
Oh, someone did.
So PJCnet, as a flat earther, looking at this flat earth representation of the earth, why are all those lines curved? That's where my signals have been heard today.
Because the person doing them was drunk?
Bendy radio.
Squiggly, yeah. So now I've got to try and stop presenting. So there you are, PJCnet. You can explain to us now in the chat why those lines are curved.
Wait. I know what he's going to say. I'm going to use my super secret psychic powers and say,
do it.
There was no radio signals in South Africa, therefore South Africa isn't real. And he won't address your point at all. He'll just say that South Africa isn't real. Well, not even South Africa. All of Africa isn't real.
NANA, hey man, cause the dome, yes.
No. I don't know that much about radio, but I'm going
the lines are curved because they're trying to represent it as a globe. Yeah, but if you fly to those places, then the mileage will match up exactly.
Greater circle routes.
Yeah, exactly. Not rum lines, great circle things. But PJCnet doesn't know what rum lines are. So
is that because the radio signal is bouncing along the ionosphere?
Exactly that.
See, I would have thought not. I just thought that would be the shortest distance because the Great Circle Route is the shortest distance and the curved line is shorter than the straight line on a globe.
Oh, yeah, but
it was the bounce off the ionosphere.
I mean, I was heard in Japan, Southern Australia, Tasmania, West Coast America, South America.
It's not real.
Today. I know, it's gone. It's not real.
My family lives there.
I've got family out
Mipet
there
isn't
too.
real? Her
No,
place where she lives
Mipet is
isn't
a
real anymore?
figment of our imagination.
Yeah. Why would there be a country with giant spiders that can kill you and emus that could win a war against an actual army with machine guns? That's just the whole premise
I
is
saw that.
stupid.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say we're still at war
I'm still
with the
losing
emus because a treaty has never been signed.
because I can't hold a pen.
You're going to sign a treaty with the emus.
Yeah, it
You're
was
gonna-
never done. So
You're going to come
yeah,
to
we're
a
technically
non-aggression
still at war.
pact with the emus.
But I'm just here feeding my ferret at the moment, so I'll be back in a little few minutes.
So there we are. PJ, explain it to me. I worked those people today. I spoke to Japan. I spoke to South America. I spoke to West Coast America. I spoke to East Coast America. I spoke to fucking China. Why are those lines curved?
Curve lines are fun. I'm going to quickly do a message from the background chat. For everyone who's not got Discord open, who is chatting in this chat, why the fuck haven't you got Discord open? Why the fuck are you not looking at Discord? And fuck you for not looking at Discord. I don't think it actually matters, but yeah. I just thought I'd put that in there. Dick's going to say to me now, that's not what I meant when I said people aren't reading this chat. It's like, fuck you. You said people aren't reading it. I'm going to make sure they fucking read it. They probably are reading it. They're just ignoring you.
No, it's been an issue before. Oh, fuck. You have no idea. You
Of
weren't
course
there.
I do. Yes, I've been here for the first year where I basically ignored Discord. It's like, no one is telling me to be quiet. If I want to say anything, it'll just go. And then Dick will mute me just like he just did then. But luckily, I have control so Dick don't mute me. Oh, I love the fact no one spoiled my joke then. It's perfect.
Yeah, no. I'll let it go. That's fun.
It's all good.
I was expecting DK to spring the fake debate quick thing. Didn't you have one planned or something? You know, what the fuck?
Well,
That was a lot of fun.
I mean, I've just been letting you guys just do the thing. I mean, Barman's turned up and he hasn't shut up since he got here, but that's what we want because it's a pub chat. And who else do you want in the pub chat apart from the landlord? So yeah, you know, I'm just letting you guys do your thing. The sprung debate is always fun, but you know, you guys have had stuff to talk about, so I'll just let you do it.
But I wanted to laugh at PJ CNET for not being able to explain fucking anything. All the things that he should be able to explain, being a flat Earth for X amount of years and no fucking answer for can the Saturn V reach orbit? Why does the horizon not like rise to our level apart from, well, that's perspective. That's not how perspective works. Why is the sea never level? How does sunsets work? Why is the flat Earth not always sunny? Why do you not have a flat Earth map? How do you explain the radio signals from the Apollo lunar landings and things like that being tracked all over the fucking globe at different times, depending on when those positions were in line of sight of the moon and shit like that? It's just like all these things that are so simple, observable, measurable, testable, have been done, that flat Earthers' response is, it wasn't real, and my penis is small. Because that's it. And Commander 401 has raised their hand.
Well, the thing is, there are millions and millions of people who work on the globe, in the globe environment, as a globe. They know it's a globe. And all the flat earthers come along and just say, well, it isn't a globe. You're wrong. And says, well, how is what I do as a job wrong? Because I'm doing this on a daily basis and I know it's a globe. But they'll just come along and say, no, you're wrong. You're lying. It's a globe. It's not a globe. It's flat Earth. So, yeah. Commander, you flip us up.
You know how the flat earthers always say the horizon always rises to eye level. If you do the math, right, even on a flat 10,000 kilometer diameter plane, or 20,000 kilometer diameter plane, excuse me, the horizon would drop as you rise. it's the math. It would drop a lot slower, but they didn't even bother just to do the trigonometry. The only way the
fuck it.
horizon wouldn't
No,
drop.
no, fuck it. No, fuck that. Because the whole horizon rises to eye level is completely meaningless in the first place. It doesn't mean anything.
No.
I mean,
Every single person that
your
isn't the
eyeballs
same
have a
height as
level?
another, right? Everybody has their own eye level because they're their own height. Only certain people agree. And the whole thing of eye level is so screwed up by the flat earth community because they don't even seem to understand what it actually means. And then they misuse it like fucking, I don't know, toilet paper fucking dabbing on a greasy lasagna before you serve it because it had no name on the package, right? You know, it's just wrong on all levels.
I mean, Dick, when
Means
was
the
it?
center
When
of
was
your
the last
view.
time? When was the last time a flat earther went to the opticians to get their eyeballs calibrated to make sure that they were level?
Both of you. You missed the point of letting PJCnet reply first, then making the actual proper point about eye level being fucking stupid, because we want to let him walk into his own fucking hole first. Now you just pushed him away from his fucking hole of wstupidity.
No,
Who am I going to laugh at and have a wank over tonight and think, ha ha, you're a dickhead and stuck in a hole, I'm going to wank over you. Sorry, that was the Soggy Biscuit game again, wasn't it? Yeah, no one laughed, that's fine. At least you know what the Soggy Biscuit game is. Thank you, Commander. Thank you. I agree with you. As well. Oh,
Chris Durham fucking summed it up there. If you have a horizon, it's a globe. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice one, Chris.
No, it's got to be done. Flat earthers need to know that their stupidity has limits and they have no answers to sort of address those limits. I had one online today. It's like, do this. Look, this is the answer. No, that's wrong. Evidence for it being wrong. Yeah, but it's wrong. No. I want your evidence for being wrong. Fucking Sleeping Warrior. So all maps are based on Google Maps. No, they're fucking not. Well, he meant as Google Maps was a flat Earth. It's like, well, that doesn't fit with a flat Earth because distance is below the equator.
Dude, we had maps to go on family vacations driving all around North America when I was like 6 years old, and I'm pretty sure Google didn't exist at that time. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Did you get to where you were going to though, Dick?
Every fucking time. And you know what? The distances and the mileage and everything always worked out, Gary. Wow. You know?
Wow.
Oh, that's because all car manufacturers are in on this thing, obviously. And planes.
Literally 2/3 of the planet are in on it.
Yeah.
The odometers are pre-programmed.
We'll get back to all the odometers and planes and boats. Commander, you have your hand up. Go, go, go.
One thing is what I think about the flat earthers is that there is probably some underlying reason why they need to believe it. It's not that we're shoving facts in their face and they can't see it, at least most of them. It's that there's some kind of, but you know, why do you need a flat earth that's maybe 20,000 kilometers in diameter? I think most of the flat earthers are God botherers. Why do you need such a small God?
It's not the size. Oh, go on,
Barman, shush. Let me just let me take up this little thing in the chat from PJ.
Oh no.
Why?
Funny how people expect me to have presentations and videos ready from all these questions in the side chat. Dude, you come in the side chat and tell us that we're all fucking wrong and we're mad and space doesn't exist and the earth is flat. So don't sit there and say, oh, you expect me to come here with evidence. Well, come here with evidence or shut your fucking
No.
cock holster up.
Right,
DK, he's
right.
one of those that says, I don't know if it's flat or not. I just don't think it's what they tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
care. I don't care what he thinks. I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't ask him for a fucking recipe for beans on toast because I really don't fucking care what he thinks.
Oh, I love it.
Doesn't he understand that?
Yeah, but
He
but he's the
doesn't-
kind of he's the kind of guy that gets mad at his mom for touching his special sock. Right.
Right. I will get to that point in a minute. First bit, Commander 401
Sorry, PJ.
for DKG. Right, Commander 401. Sorry. Flat Earthers like to feel special. The shape of the Earth is not in consequence. It's the whole idea of them being the center of attention for a god that they have no proof of existence for. The idea of the Earth being flat with a dome doesn't fit with cosmology, doesn't fit with physics, doesn't fit with science. Therefore, it makes them feel more special in their own selves, that I'm so special that God made us and gave me this tiny 2-inch penis. Yes, they did, PJ CNET. They gave you that fucking penis. And the 3 brain cells. Yes, they gave you the 3 brain cells too. So yeah, I think that's the whole point with flat Earth cosmology and the flat Earth belief that it is literally just feeling special. As for DKG and PJ CNET, yes, PJ CNET, if you come here, we expect you to have information and evidence to hand. You're talking to 3 people who are probably drunk. Gary, who is actually probably drunk as well, so probably call it 4. Commander and Charlie, I'm not too sure of. And Mipet, it's early morning, so probably not drunk. So 50%
I'm not. Somebody's
of
got to
the
drive all these fuckers home.
Fair enough. But around
Charlie, that's your job.
Yeah, exactly.
Around 50% of the panel you're actually talking to now are drunk. And that 50% of the panel have more faith, belief, understanding, and evidence at their fingertips to prove their point than you have when you come here week on week boasting your claims. If your claims cannot be proved easily, maybe there's a problem with your fucking claims or your fucking understanding. I'm not going to be polite about this. If you can't prove in a short sentence why the horizon doesn't rise without saying, it's perspective, and why all the other shit that doesn't work with a fucking flat Earth, maps, you can't prove a map, you can't make a map. You've had, according to flat earthers, thousands of years of this deception with flat earthers being there. You should have been able to make a map by now. It's not that fucking difficult. Flight paths don't work with a flat earth. Boat paths don't work with a flat earth. Satellites don't work with a flat earth. Astrophotography, geography, fucking anything doesn't run with a flat earth. Right. That is it. I am done. I'm going to go back to my beer. Thank you.
Those are all fake, mate. Yeah.
That's
Bill
the one.
Gates.
There we go. PJ CNET. Ha ha.
Yeah, there you
ha,
go.
Ha to you. You've got
Profound
nothing to
rebuttal.
Claims. Your 3 brain cells have struggled with all the information.
50% of this panel are wasted, but we can
I-
still be coherent.
Guys,
Sorry,
actually,
Dick.
through our NASA contacts, I can confirm that PJCnet has actually ordered a new fucking running treadmill or whatever it's called for the hamster that lives upstairs, because right now it's all a little bit too stretched. No matter how hard that little hamster runs, everything's just in slow mode. So we'll have to give him a break until the order is fulfilled and he can stuff it in his little ear, and then the hamster has something fresh and nice to run on, and wow, we'll see a completely different PJ.
We need to start a GoFundMe for sunflower seeds for his hamster then, Dick.
So I can't remember which one though.
And if I remember, the hamster's an alcoholic, so we should probably start a GoFundMe for some booze.
Nathan Oakley's having the GoFundMe for Flatswood Barman.
That's the one.
No. Really, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. And then on the same stream, 7,000 likes, 1,000 views, 100 views.
100 views, yeah.
Yeah, 100 people watching and 7K likes. But no, they're not bot. Trust me. Trust me.
No, that's
need
totally
to-
legit.
For the next, I think for the next pub chat, fingers crossed I'll be here. We need to get those videos up and show the likes to views ratio on those videos.
Yes.
Just to show on a video with live action, and we need to tag him in the fucking thing so he can't deny that shit.
He'll strike us. He'll strike us for sure.
No,
Even on the
don't
live
do
Let
his
him.
content. We
Let
just
him.
show a screenshot of his watches, of his views and his likes. That's all. Just the screenshot of the bottom of the fucking thing.
Yeah,
Can't
but we
strike
could
for
we
that.
could we could even show some video. It doesn't matter. We always win these things, and we have a
I know.
history of winning. And it's got
You're
to the
fucking
point
awesome,
like,
Dick.
oh, dude, seriously, I win every time, don't I, Gary? Right?
I mean, you do. You do.
Yeah, the last one, we had a fucking community strike against us, our first strike. And it took me what? I think it was about 27 hours, and boom, we had won. Right?
We got it. Yep. That was awesome.
Yeah, I never lose, man. And it's hilarious because I hear people whining about this all the time and stuff. And I'm like, just calm down, relax, think about the situation. You'll realize why it applied. I finally figured it out after crying and bitching about it in our private chat for the Shills, right? I was like, wait a minute. I understand what they've done this for. And so when I filed the appeal, everything was said and done properly, and boom, it happened, no problem. Right? It just you can't reply in anger like a flurf in a fucking flat earth debate on Facebook, thumb warrioring away, ignoring the fucking periods and commas like, you know, they're you know, evil. You know, you can't do that. You got to do it right. But they are, like I've proved many times, and you know, everybody here knows it, they are winnable as long as you are in the right. No problem.
Yep. And we normally are.
We've beat History Channel, Discovery, every goddamn TV network that has tried to put a false claim on us. When we were doing fair use, we have won every single time.
Because we're damn fucking good.
Yeah.
Next topic: Scientologists, aren't they cunts? There we go.
I worked with a Scientologist, DK, many years ago
Wow.
as a photographer. Yes, I did. And he lent me L. Ron Hubbard's book of Scientology.
Oh, God. Why?
Yes. Yep. And I read it as well. And I'm
Why?
going back to 1987.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, it was bullshit. All this
I
fucking
remember
thing and
I remember seeing Ron Hubbard's book. What was that stupid film they made?
Don't say the one with
him.
what's his name?
Yeah,
Night
him.
Fever, Night. I love that film. It's my guilty pleasure.
Well, God, what's the name of the film? Not
Battlefield Earth is
yeah,
what you're
Battlefield
looking
one.
for.
Yeah,
Oh,
Battlefield
it's my
Earth.
guilty
Right.
pleasure.
Now, I was in a bookshop and I came across this book and I had a look at it, and it's like skimmed through the back of it, and there were like adverts in the back of it where you could buy the soundtrack for the book. This is now. This was before the film was made. This was years before the film was made, but you could buy the soundtrack to the book. What? How does that fucking work?
And also had on the front, on the front of my book, it's got a gold sort of imprint thing that says the movie's coming soon. And it's like over 10 years old, the book that I've got, well over 10 years old, before the movie came out, I mean. And the movie's been out for how long, DK?
No, I don't know.
Like forever?
Way
Yeah.
too long.
I mean, it is a shit movie if you take the how the Harriers still work after this long, blah blah blah. You have to ignore everything.
I can't even start a lawnmower if it's been sitting for a year. Never mind a fucking Harrier jump jet.
After 200 years, it's still in full working order. But
There was There was some of the dumbest shit in the world in that movie.
Yeah, it's still my guilty pleasure, though. I can sit there, I can watch it, and I can enjoy it as a movie of stupidity. It's funny.
There's
it is
times
a comedy,
when they,
isn't it?
Well, it should be, because there's times when they lose the perspective, and the long-haired guy that's going all ooh 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 every now and then and shit looks damn near as tall as Travolta, and then all of a sudden Travolta's like 3 feet taller than him and shit, and they totally lose it. It's so bad. The arrogance of the makers thinking that they had everything nailed down is so self-evident throughout the movie.
We do have a very important comment to address from Liam Whitfield. Don't diss British engineering. If you put it that way, yeah, I could see it still working if someone just kicked it and go, oh, look, it started. Because I have things that have just sat there for ages that were made a long time ago and think, that's not going to work. Bang. Oh, look at that.
We invented everything, Barman. We invented everything.
Of course we did.
Police violence,
and if we didn't invent it, we
that.
invaded the country that did and took the patent.
I'm sorry, but at this point, I am going to say 2 words. British Leyland. Now let's move on.
Oh dear, no, don't bring up British Leyland.
See, I'm sorry, but we have to move on.
There is no country we haven't invaded or owned part of at some point that can make anything better.
We are so good at winning wars.
Are you kidding, Barman? Barman, India owns Land Rover Jaguar. And right now, Land Rovers are the most reliable they've been since the original ones. That's actually funny that you said that.
What my claim was, we invaded or owned every country that's made anything good. We used to own India. They're now making things good. That's fine. We used to own them. They're making things good because we showed them how.
Exactly. And like I say, we are so good at winning wars that we even won the British Civil War. How about that?
For that one person who bitched at me about giving shit to Republicans, listen to me now as I chew up a couple of Brits. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait. I have to ask this question, Dick. Don't forget, we used to own you too, so your opinion is still British.
Are you kidding? We are part of the reason why you guys finally learned how to figure it out and do it right. Fuck, are you kidding me?
No, we just got bored with you and let you
We
go.
are the children who surpassed the parents. Fuck.
Oh, wait, you didn't have to fight a war to leave, so we just let you go because we were bored with you.
Yeah, we 200 years ago, the British said, "Oh, we'll just leave them to it. We'll talk to them in 200 years on the internet."
Oh no, wait, you forgot. He's Canadian. He's not American.
Yeah.
So we let him go because we just got bored of him. We just disowned
the American Revolutionary War. It was Brits against Brits, and we won that as well.
Yeah, but being a Canadian means that I am just simply an American, except we have healthcare and a useless third party so that we can claim dual partisan politics is fucking stupid. And, you know, it gives us a real high horse like our mounted police ride around in public still, and everybody appreciates the horse shit.
No, you're better than an American because you didn't need French, Belgium, Dutch, Spanish, probably Italian, whoever else helped to become not part of Britain. We just got bored of you and said, yeah, you can go now. You look like almost an adult.
No, yeah,
whereas America left before they were an adult. And look what the fuck happened to them.
And then they started trying to speak French to make them look all sophisticated.
Hey,
oh God, don't
is awesome.
Don't start the Canadian French back and forth issue. Oh my God, that's a bad one.
Ugly German Truth just said they're a third French today. Yeah, but remember at one point a third, if not a half of France was British. So it's all good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is we're all just jibing each other because who gives a fuck? It's all in the past, man. We're all just cool people hanging out now. It don't fucking matter.
No,
right? You know.
And as Tony Regime just said, according to Al Murray, the pub landlord, God bless him, the UK is the reigning World War champion. And yes, we are. And yeah, there's no country we haven't defeated.
Okay. I think we'll move on from this now because we're gonna spark all kinds of shit and nasty stuff and whatnot.
That's the fun bit of pub chat.
I'm feeling the same vibe.
Of course it is.
See,
that pub chat at the end of
SoCal's
the night
already
when-
SoCal's already calling bullshit as loud as he fucking can. We're gonna
We-
we're gonna take the bravado out of the soil that we were birthed on, and we're gonna go back to not irritating everyone we know.
The British won the English Civil War.
Yeah, you already said that. Right, okay, everybody.
I know I did.
I think it's time. I hate to say it. You all got warmed up and you all getting a bit fruity.
Here we go.
Goes to bed.
It's time for the round table.
Oh,
When
God,
Knights of the
that is
Round
mean it's
Table.
bedtime.
No, not the round table.
Wait. If it's time for the round table, we have to sing the round table song.
Knights of the Round Table.
They dance whenever we're able.
We do routines and chorus scenes and footwork like Clark Gable.
So who's gonna take us out tonight?
You, because I'm laughing.
All right. Since you've got your microphone on, Sarcastic Barman, we will start with you. Did you have fun tonight? I think you fucking well did. I think. Yeah, you were just here. You opened your mouth. You said a load of shit, and you enjoyed 2 hours of talking shit. So, what did you think?
I've been here for 2.5 hours because of the start of chat. I'm still laughing at Dick's rendition of the Knights of the Round Table. That was a great night. Really enjoyed it. Really need that after a busy week. Looking forward to a day off from the pub tomorrow. Yay! I'm PJ Cena. I'm still waiting for you to answer my fucking questions, you lying piece of shit. Next person.
Next person. Who's the next person?
I don't
Gary.
Whoa, that's me. Yeah, no, it was a good night tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of bullshit spoken. What can we say? PJ, explain those curved lines. Next person.
And the next person I will choose from my random bingo card of personalities. It's the
Commander.
flipper himself, Commander 401. Or not Commander 401. Maybe we'll go,
I thought I won then.
we'll go to Charlie the Welch. Not my favorite Welch, Raquel, obviously, but Charlie,
mine too.
You'll have to do.
Yeah, that was good. As you tore apart my countrymen, I just sat there like the good whipping dog and took it because I deserve every bit of it. None of it's my fault, but here I am. Anyway, next person, Commander, get ready.
Whippity dog. Okay, Commander is still not unmuted or anything like Commander. I think Commander's kind of like busy, but so let's go to Mr. Dawson, the Dawsons of the Dick, the Sir Dick of Dawson.
I want to tell y'all a little story. A story about a man who thought that all the curved lines of Gary's picture were lies. His name is PJ. He once told us that the earth was flat. Imagine that, because even Eratosthenes knew that that is shat. So, we turn to his other theories on how everybody lies and keeps us in the dark. But that's kind of like bullshit. And he's just going bark, bark, bark. So we turned to his theory that they want control and they want it all for themselves. No way they could share. But we all know that the real thing going on is PJ himself doesn't actually care for knowledge.
Right
That's my
on, right
poem
on,
to
man.
PJ.
I'm
I'd
sorry
like
if
to
my-
say I wrote that on the spot.
I thought the story was going to be the DK, the guy that forgot about Mipet.
Yeah, I thought it sounded very poetic, and I was like doing in the background. I just got those jazz sort of vibes behind it. I wish someone else had joined in with a little saxophone.
It sounded a bit beatnik, but you know, it's okay. But he's a hippie, so okay. So we're going to move to the 69. We never saw the previous 68 variations, so unfortunately, we just got the Mipet 69. How are you, Mipet? How do you go?
Yeah, not too bad. I've been chuckling in the background. I did a few bits and pieces. I had to feed the ferret so that she didn't eat me. She's very demanding first thing in the morning. So, but at least I was on time this morning after yesterday's little.
Your alarm went off this morning.
Well, I actually set it on a different device to make sure, because I think my phone may be
like a
on
clock?
its way out. So yes, but I was up, and I'll be up tomorrow, and you know, I'll be doing all the right things. I promise.
Yeah, you need to get a grip there, Mipet. If you can't be here on time, wow.
At least you're here. I'm happy, Mipet. Don't ignore them. I do have questions, Mipet. I want to ask Mipet a question.
Wait. Gary came in fucking late and he's moaning at Mipet, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
whoa.
Can I ask Mipet my question now?
Yes, you can, Barman.
Did you kill the other 68?
I can't divulge anything, or else I'd have to kill you.
That's
Which could
fine. I'm
actually
really
be fun.
far away.
I could make it
Good.
fun for you.
I might enjoy it. Just to
I
check,
think the dragon still has a bone stuck in her teeth, but you know, maybe.
Mipet, do you have a bone stuck in your teeth?
Well, not currently.
There you go, Dick. She's got a bone stuck in her teeth. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right, before you guys start deciding what kind of bone she's got, Commander, we're going to give you your last chance. Commander, are your flippers flippity-flappeting out there, or are you just like silent, like a little penguin that you are? Boo. Silence. Okay, Commander.
Let me try. Oh, wait, no, that's chicken. Sorry, I don't. Oh, wait, I do. No,
So penguin in
there's
the basket
talk
on the menu next week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dick. Go on.
Oh, there's talk of an after show, so we're gonna put a link up in like 2 minutes here, and yeah, there's gonna be a couple of us hanging out.
Yeah. So if you didn't have enough, there's more coming. You poor bastards. So we'll say good night to you all for now. Till the next pub chat, we'll see what happens then. And I don't know. We'll just have to go for the credits and say good night to everybody. You fucking bastards.
Everyone has to say goodnight to Commander because he's not here to hear us, so we can say anything we want. Commander, you smell. Good night.
You're a penguin. Good night.
Good night.
still here? It's over. Go home.